Libra, welcome to your tarot reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so very much for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to pull a traditional Celtic cross spread. Whatever message comes out is what the collective needs to hear at this time. I've set that intention with my deck and with my guides. So if you are here because this is in your feed, then this message is for you. And if you are here because of the title, then this is definitely for you. So let's get into the tarot and see what message Spirit has for you. We're going to pull any clarifiers, go deeper into the message, and pull some oracle cards in the extended. If you're interested, you could join the membership or you can purchase a single video from Patreon. I'll have that link down below. So be sure and like the video and definitely subscribe if you like the messages. All of your interactions really help to grow my channel, but it also pushes the messages out for others too, so that they can get the message. So I really appreciate you guys doing that. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the World card. And with the World card, this is the end of the major arcana, right? This is the last major arcana card. So we've learned lessons and we are completing a cycle. There's been a successful completion and now is a new beginning, right? This is rewarding you for all of your hard work and moving you into a new cycle here. So you've definitely ended some kind of cycle. Could be a karmic cycle, right? A lot of times this is related to those karmic cycles that we go through, the cycles in life that we need to move through in order to learn lessons. So I feel like you are really needing to end a cycle and then come from a place of like empowerment and maturity from that, right? Because like you've learned a lot and this is coming to a close here for you. So the situation is the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is a new creative beginning, like some kind of new adventure here, right? So you've closed one cycle and now you're wanting to move into a new beginning. And the aces are gifts from Spirit, right? Like you see this hand is handing you this new beginning. So this is like inspiration, like finding a spark, right? Or wanting to kind of manifest a new project or traveling or, you know, new relationships, starting a business, whatever it is that you are passionate about and whatever it is that you are wanting to kind of move into here is the present situation. The blockage is the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is Sagittarius energy. This is very action oriented, that fiery, passionate energy. Like he just takes action and he's very assertive. He goes after what he wants and follows his passions without hesitation, right? So as a blockage, I feel like this is like self-doubt, right? Like you are really wondering if you have what it takes for this new beginning, or if you can close out this cycle, or maybe you're you know, doubting whether or not this cycle is really complete. But I feel like there's a lot to do with doubting yourself, and it's in regards to like a specific goal, or, you know, whatever this new beginning here is for you. And it's just really about having self-confidence. I feel like there's some hesitation to take this new beginning because you're doubting yourself in some way. So the root cause of this is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is an emotional energy, right? Cups are all about our emotions, but the Knight of Cups is charming. This is like filling your cup, an emotional offering here, right? So there could have been like an emotional offering, like a love offer here, and you're wanting to take this new beginning, but you're really doubting yourself, right? Can you do this? Can you have this whole new beginning, right? Are you good enough for this? Are you good enough to start this business? Are you good enough to have this relationship, right? But again, it's for you know, it is also a fast moving energy, so it's needing to pace yourself here. But the Knight of Cups is about like emotional fulfillment, filling your cup and like following your heart at going after what your heart desires, whether this is about a person or just a new business, whatever following your heart is for you. And this is you wanting to follow your heart, but doubting it. So why are you doubting yourself, right? So in the recent past, what you've just left behind that is affecting this is the Knight of Swords. So lots of knight energy here. You've got 3 knights. So I feel like this is kind of like an offering that you're just not, because like again, aces are gifts. It's like an offering from spirit. So it's just needing to take this offer. The Knight of Swords is very fast moving energy, right? This is very assertive. It's also about like communication or truth. So maybe some truth was spoken here, and now you're kind of doubting this new beginning, right? So it's a situation that needs to be dealt with head on. Um, so like a confrontation cannot be avoided here, right? So maybe you were very assertive and kind of confronted this situation or another person in order to kind of move into this new beginning, right? So maybe this was like a business partner you confronted, or confronted the truth within yourself because you're doubting yourself here, right? Whatever that is for you, there was just some kind of um, confrontation, right? Like conversation or like fast movement, wanting to like rush forward. So your higher self or your subconscious, you have the Temperance card. So the Temperance is about balance. It's also about patience and divine timing. So maybe you are really wanting to rush into things, because the Knight of Swords and Knight of Cups, even the Knight of Wands, but I feel like this one's stagnation. But with these two, they're very fast moving energy, right? Like you're wanting to rush into this new beginning, but yet you have your doubts, right? So your higher self and your subconscious are telling you to kind of let divine timing play out here, let things come to a completion, like with that ending of a cycle, and really just stay balanced and grounded and do things in moderation, right? Maybe you don't have to go all in, like just charging forward. Maybe you can really kind of test the waters and do some research, right? But just having that patience in order to calmly and peacefully kind of deal with the situation, right? I feel like timing is definitely a factor here. And so, obviously ask for assistance as well, because you do have this archangel here. So trust your intuition on timing and when to move forward. So in the immediate future, we have the Justice card, and justice is divine karma, right? This is things balancing out, and again, the truth. So maybe there is some truth that's coming out here. But it is like restoring that divine balance through upholding the truth. So this is also like the card for like legal situations or lawyers. So there could be like a legal situation that is coming up in your immediate future, right? And maybe that's the ending of the cycle. Maybe there's some kind of legal battle and you're wanting this new beginning, right? And maybe that's why you can't really rush into this new beginning, because you're needing things to kind of play out in divine timing, and you're needing like this balance here, right? Like a legal situation to kind of um, find balance and alignment and harmony within, and then fulfilling those karmic contracts, right? Again, with that World, that is the completion of a karmic contract. So this very much could be like a divorce, or it could be like the ending of a partnership, like a legal contract, right? So this is like the end of a contract. And your thoughts and feelings, we have the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is your energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this could be you like really stepping into that Queen of Swords energy, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. But she has fairness and balance when it comes to like making decisions and speaking her truth. She is very clear. So I feel like maybe you're just feeling very empowered. You're feeling very clear on what it is that you want. You're just needing patience, right? So she's also like very like good with her boundaries. Like she's open to receiving, but she has that sword up of truth, right? So she's not afraid to speak the truth, and she's not afraid to cut things out that don't serve her. So I feel like maybe this is just you really kind of empowering, feeling empowered, maybe even, right? Um, but definitely having the clarity on where you want to go. Again, it's just needing to be patient. So, in your environment, the influence here is the Hermit card. And the Hermit is about being in solitude, it is about pulling back and going within in order to find the wisdom and the answers, right? So, it's really kind of listening to your inner wisdom and spending time with yourself so that you can come up with like a healthy spiritual practice, like that meditation, and then, tapping into that divine wisdom. So you may have felt like very pulled back, very much in solitude. Loneliness is not lonely. It's just being on your own so that you can get your thoughts together. So maybe that's what you've been doing. You've been very pulled back and in solitude, and now you're kind of ready to just charge forward, right? But there's just this last little bit of needing to complete a cycle before you can rush into this new beginning. That can seem very frustrating too, when you want to start something new, but you have to finish up this last little bit. And I totally get that. But I definitely feel like you're hoping to move forward here. So in your hopes and fears, we have the Chariot. So you're definitely wanting to move forward. The Chariot is about forward momentum, right? It is taking the reins in order to move forward and take control of your life, of situations, your mindset, whatever this new beginning is for you, right? Like you're really wanting to move forward and blast through any obstacles that you have. But it's about like also, so he's in like this concrete chariot, right? So it's built on a solid foundation. Like you have the stars up here, so he's trusting in his intuition. But this is built on a solid foundation. This isn't something that is just rushing in here, right? Like there are details that need to be worked out. There's a legal situation that needs to come to a close before you can go rushing into a new beginning. So you really are wanting forward momentum, and you may be fearing stagnation or hesitance. But just again, realizing that this is all going to play out in divine timing. Because in the potential outcome, we have the death card. So there is an ending and a transformation that is occurring here. So things are going to come to an end, right? This legal situation. This could be a business partnership coming to an end, an actual business, but it's transforming and then releasing. So you're definitely releasing whatever that past cycle was here. Some knowing that something is more suited for the next phase of your life, and then there's this new beginning that's coming in to replace whatever that old cycle was, right? So our lives are a continuous cycle, right? Death, rebirth, change is natural. Everything shifts, right? Our lives move in cycles. And right now I feel like you're in the throes of a transformation, and that could be within yourself, or just in life in general, like this whole new beginning of starting over in life. um and letting go of like old patterns, old behaviors, that karmic cycle. And the purge is creating space for a new beginning, but you have to release the past. You have to complete one cycle before you can move into another. And again, I know that that's probably frustrating, but it is coming to an end. There is a transformation here, an ending and a beginning, a releasing, and then moving into a new cycle, right? So I really love that. I think that's great energy. I feel like maybe you're just a little frustrated right now. Like you want to really rush forward and go after what it is that makes you happy. You want emotional fulfillment. You want happiness. You want this new beginning, but you're just needing to finish up like this cycle, right? And I feel like it's just stay balanced and, find that inner wisdom, get clarity. Yeah, definitely. That hermit and that temperance, like balancing, inner knowing, wisdom, trusting in your intuition here. Your Queen of Swords is very in touch with her intuition as well, and very clear. And like you're just feeling very empowered. So I just feel like there is like some, stagnation here with that Knight of Wands. It's just things are kind of um, I don't know how I want to word that. It's things haven't progressed in a way that you had hoped. Um, but like making the best use of this time while you're in between cycles, right? To kind of maybe plan things out, get clarity, meditate, heal from whatever this past was, and plan out where you do want to go to the future, right? It's just focus on the details of things before rushing into anything. So I really love that. I think that's amazing. I mean, definitely a big release for you, Libra. So I'm going to go ahead and take this into the extended. We will pull cards for what you don't see coming, get some advice on what spirit wants you to know right now. We do have several oracle decks out, so we'll grab some of those. Again, if you want to join the membership, then you can go ahead and click the link below. If you just want to watch this one video, this one extended, I will have a link for Patreon that you can click below. If this is where we part, then I hope this message helped, and I will see you next time. Bye.